guys, and welcome. So today we are going to be talking about brushes and foundation application. I have not done a foundation application video in years, like for real. And my technique has changed so much. So at the end of this video, you're going to see how I do my makeup for every day. Very quick, very simple, only takes a few products. It might be more than what other people use because I am acne prone and I am in the middle of a breakout. So I just wanted you to see my face. This is, the application that I did in the video, and I just added some lip gloss, which, by the way, if you're wondering, I am wearing one of the Color Whispers by Maybelline, and this is in Oh Lilac, just in case anybody was wondering. But one of the big things I did notice about my foundation application was the method in which I did apply the product. I find that certain brushes work better on certain foundations. Some foundations work better with sponges. It all depends on the product. So I was able to get my hands on some brushes from China, which I thought are exquisite. And for 10 brushes, they're only $34.99. And they can be purchased at www.colorfulonline.com. If you go down right down below, I'll have links directly to each product. But to get started, I'm going to show you one of my favorite brushes. Now, this brush is also, I just used it, so you're going to see I used it in the video at the end. But these brushes are densely packed, but so soft, and they really go in and buff in. This can be used as a kabuki brush, whatever you want it to be. But all 10 brushes came with a smaller counterpart, which I'm going to show you. I find that the smaller counterparts are actually better and just so you can see, they come packaged in this little box. A few things about, the purchasing of this. They did come from China, so the shipping took very long. Like, when I say very long, it took about 2 to 3 weeks for these to come in the mail. And they came just regular standard postage. But shipping and handling was free from the website. So that's something else, I guess, you're not paying for shipping and handling. But like I said in the past, when I spend my money, I want my stuff like ASAP. So the shipping time was a little bit of a problem for me, but not that big of a deal. I can't stop rubbing this brush against my hands. Like, it feels so good. But anyway, the brushes all come with a smaller counterpart. I find these ones great for doing concealing under the eyes, the nose. Even if you want to use this as a big blender brush, it works just great for that. But for me, these work great for foundation application. So these are these two brushes, okay? The brushes they come with 6+ on it, but they don't have like a number to let you know what type of brush it is, so you just kind of have to eyeball them. But these two brushes are shaped the same, and like I said, they're both very soft, and they blend very well. And I also want to show you the brushes compared to a MAC full-size brush. Now, this is my 187 brush, and as you can see, the smaller brushes are bigger than the larger ones. These are like the size of like the MAC Holiday Collection brushes, and these are a little bit smaller than like their regular eyeshadow brushes. And this is like a full-sized, face brush for them. So they're a little bit shorter. I personally enjoy, I don't know what it is about the bigger handles. I like the bigger handles. Dropped it. When it comes to my brushes. But as far as everything else, it's really good. The brush does feel good in the hand. It doesn't feel like light and flimsy. It does have like a little bit of weight to it, so that kind of balances out. But I still would have liked a longer handle on these. But that's just my own personal preference. Then you have the pointed dome brush, and this is the brush that I actually wanted. Sephora stopped carrying this brush in the Sephora brand. So that's why I went out and searched and found it, you know, at this company, and this is the reason why I wanted it. And then also it came with the smaller tapered one. This brush is a little bit more stiff and denser than the rest. Even after washing it, it's still pretty dense compared to all the other brushes, and it's not as soft. Maybe it's just this particular one, or maybe it's the shape of it, but for getting under the eye, this one is a little bit harder. It's great for getting like in the nose area. I guess if you're going to use it for eyeshadow, it's precise, like blending in the crease. But yeah, if you're going to use it for something, I would use this one a little bit better. And that's the only brush that has like that hard texture going on. Next we have the angled dual fibered brush, and by the way, all of these brushes are synthetic. I like this one personally for blush and contour, because look how perfectly it fits in, and you can just use the tip of it if you want, but it just goes in and does the cheeks perfectly. And this one would be a great, you know, blending out if you're going to be doing the highlighting with concealers. This brush works perfectly for that. And these brushes blend like none of my other brushes, hence why I love them so. But great brush. Next, it's the flat top brush, okay? And this one, like I said, I also love for concealing. The little brushes to me are my concealer brushes. The bigger ones are like my powder face brush. I would also use this for buffing in, for foundation, or for powder. Great brush. Last but not least is the angled brush. Great for doing the cheeks, blush, contouring, anything that you need. And you can use powder, you can use cream, you can use whatever you want. And the same for this. Even if you want to use this, like I said, on your eyes, it's great for that. But like I said, these just work so perfectly to do the contouring with creams and foundations. But I would rate these an A-, and the reason why I give it an A- is because I do wish that they had a longer you know, handle, but that's just a personal preference. Some people might enjoy the smaller handles. I just like the long handles. And also an A- because of the shipping. Granted, they do tell you it is going to take that long, and granted, you're not paying for shipping and handling, but I just want my stuff like fast. I hate waiting. Is that impatient? Is that bad? Whatever. But that's why I'm marking them down. That's why I didn't give them a big mark down, but that's why I just can't give them the full A+. But anyway, watch the video. This is me applying my foundation. You can see how I have very bad skin, and I'm actually in the middle of like a horrible breakout, so you'll be able to see all of that. But yeah, thanks, and let me know what you think about these brushes. $34.99, you're getting 10 brushes.